today's video is just going to be informal. Nothing special. Just wanted to celebrate my birthday with you guys. Normally I do Wednesday and Sunday uploads. However, I'm going to make an exception because today on Saturday is my birthday. And I don't know, just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys. I don't feel like I'm getting older, but I mean, I guess I am. I'm turning 26, and I mean, really, like, I'm not that old in the grand scheme of things, but, like, so I graduated high school in June of 2015, so in 3 months from now, it'll have been 8 years since I graduated high school. And to look back and think what happened with that time is it's just incredible to me. 1 minute, and I don't know, the only thing I can really come up with is that so Monday through Friday you're in school for 18 years. There's a lot going on. There's 7 class periods a day. Each class has different students, different teachers, different, drama. And so I feel like every day was really packed full of stuff. And then once you graduate, I mean, there's some days where I'll just sit down and play a video game for 8 hours, and that's my day. So I don't know if some of it's just, again, 5 days a week, a lot of stuff's happening, a lot of drama, a lot of friends talking, and I don't know, but the first 18 years of my life felt jam-packed with stuff, and then the last 8, honestly, where did they go? I don't know. It's just really crazy to me. But I am 26 today, March 18th, 1997. You'll notice, okay, I'm a very simple man to please. What I mean by that is I mean, I can find joy in the tiniest of things at this point in life. I mean, really, it doesn't take much. I saw I think it was on TikTok or Instagram or something like that. I got my World War Lean t-shirt. I just found this to be so ridiculous. I just had to buy it. And, oh my gosh, typically, I go to Walmart. They have these V-necks that you'll see me wear in tons of my videos. They were $5 a shirt. They're really soft and they feel great. So I mean, for $5, I went out and bought I want to say 10 different colors. So that's the sort of typical thing you'll see me wear. Just a white t-shirt or a plain V-neck. So I feel anytime I wear something like this, definitely gets a lot of attention. I find people wear silly stuff all the time nowadays anyway, but I don't know, this one definitely gets some glares. I don't even know. Like I said, this is just informal. Just chatting with you. For my birthday, I had to work. Unfortunately, I couldn't get out of it. Well, for those that don't know, I work 12-hour shifts, and then it's a rotating schedule. So of course my birthday fell on, this Saturday. So how it works for my weekend of work is Saturday's a 12-hour, Sunday's an 8-hour, and then Monday's another 12. So it's a jam-packed, it's, if I can math here, 32 hours in 3 days. Jam-packed weekend. But of course I fell on that Saturday, so I was lucky enough. My boss worked with me. I don't want to leave my team, at my job totally understaffed because we're already missing a person. So we're already down someone. So what I did was I worked an 8-hour day. Typically we're 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Today I just worked 7:30 a.m. to 3:30. That way I help them out, get them through lunch, don't totally screw them over. But at the same time I can go home, shower, and enjoy a little bit of my birthday. We went out to dinner at a local, I don't even know what you would call it, just a local like mom and pop seafood place. I'm pretty simple on the foods I like, but today I was really craving a salmon. I love salmon. There's so much stuff you can like, and I think that's what like I like a lot about food. I like a lot about food. Is there's so much like, even a burger. Like you could do, like I typically like I think it's an 80-20 blend, so 80% beef, 20% fat. But so you can do different blends, different seasonings. You can do it smashed. You can do it whole, like a big. I mean, food you can just do all different types of stuff. That's why like one of the pizza, for example. Some people they say, oh, like they'll go have pizza Friday night, and then Saturday night it'll be like, oh, I don't really want pizza again. We just had it last night. For me, because again I really am a simple person. For me, like if I had pepperoni pizza at Domino's, Friday night, and then now I'm having like a buffalo chicken pizza at a local. So there's a local shop called Giacomo's. I'm trying to combine Domino's and Giacomo's. There's a local shop called Giacomo's. They make really good pizza. But like, if I had a pepperoni from Domino's and then a buffalo chicken from Giacomo's, like to me that's two totally separate things. Like you can't just say I had pizza yesterday. Like to me, it's made completely different. The toppings on it are completely different. Like everything about like a buffalo chicken from one place and a pepperoni from another, two totally different pies. Where was I going with this? Salmon. Like so tonight it was a honey bourbon salmon. Really good. But I mean, even with salmon, you can do so much with it. But like a salmon and potatoes, that's, I mean, that's what I had. But that's okay. So the way to my heart, among many things, is chocolate. I'm not well. So like a chocolate bar, like Hershey's chocolate, I'll eat it by itself occasionally, like if it's there. Like if there's like a little candy dish or something and there's a bar. But like chocolate by itself, I'm not really a fan of. I'll eat it, but it's not my go-to. I love like chocolate cake and like just chocolate on things. And uh, if you want to know the way to my heart, it would be the actual cake itself's chocolate. Do like the layer of chocolate in the middle, so it's like cake, chocolate, cake. All right. You do chocolate buttercream icing, and then you do some kind of like chocolate bits or something on top, or even maybe like a chocolate syrup. I don't know about the chocolate syrup, but maybe just some like chocolate bits on top. And I'll tell you what, oh, I'll fall in love immediately. Um, yeah, chocolate cake is so good. And then chocolate ice. I like all kinds of ice cream. Um, really just depends on like what I'm doing, like the mood I'm in. So like, I'm trying to think. Like, okay, so like the nearest town to me, there's um, it's called Tresorel Dolce. It's a ice cream shop. They have some really good ice cream there. So like sometimes on a nice summer, it's a nice summer evening around like 7, 8 o'clock. You know, go out with the family or whatever. You go down there, you get some ice cream, something like that. I prefer like mint chocolate chip in a cone. Um, but if I'm just here at my house, can you do that chocolate cake? You do some kind of you do chocolate ice cream and then like either Hershey's chocolate syrup on top or, which I don't have any, but hot fudge. Ooh. So see, like when it's chocolate, like as a part of something, like chocolate cake, chocolate ice cream. I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. But I'm not a huge fan of just like chocolate by itself, if you know what I mean. Just like a chocolate bar. Um, yeah, I think chocolate ice cream and chocolate cake. I think that's like definitely like the birthday thing to have, from at least for me. Um, yeah, yeah, I'd say that. Um, I so for you'll notice. I mean, if you watch any of my videos, I again, I'm just so simple. Like you could get me so like anything, and again, anything I'm about to list off here, I mentioned it a million times in my videos because uh, they give me just enough dopamine to keep me going. Um, like anything firearm related, anything video game related, stuff from my car, Pokemon cards, Lego sets. Um, I like Funko Pops. I mean, just anything like that. Like I'm very simple. You can get me a Lego set that I don't have, and I'm jumping for joy. Um, but it's not like, I mean, you can't mess with me. You really can't. I always find, so the problem I have is from March to May is my entire family's birthdays. So like my mom, and then it's me, then it's my youngest brother, then it's my dad, and then it's the middle brother. So there's 5 birthdays in the span of 2 months. I guess 3 months technically. But 5 birthdays, and then there's also Mother's and Father's Day. Um, and I like usually when it comes to shopping for people, I struggle. Like I don't even. I mean, there's only so many. I don't know. I just can't keep. When it comes to gifts, I'm not very good. I'm really not. And it's not that I don't want to be. It's just like I genuinely can't think of things. So, like my mom, this year for her birthday, we did a little like assorted basket, some candles, some lotions, some soaps. She likes that kind of thing. Um, but then I don't know what the heck we're gonna do for Mother's Day, because again, how do you get something for someone that just buys what they want, you know? Like if there is a cool candle or if there's a something for the house, she just buys it. So how do you like shop for someone like that? Um, so that's always been my thing. But for me, um, like shopping for me, you would literally never have to worry about that. Again, literally like any new Star Wars Lego set, any new Pokemon is constantly coming out with stuff for Pokemon card products. Constantly, like every month they're dropping a new product. You could just get me a box, and like I'm super simple to shop for. Um, this year I got, and again because I am so simple, my local gun shop that's about 10 minutes up the road from me. Um, I got a gift card for them. Don't have any idea what I'm gonna use it on yet. See, the problem is, I'll like anytime I go in there, there's always something, and that's the thing. I know a good amount about firearms, and I have a decent amount of firearms, but there's still things, a lot of things that I don't know, and um, when I go to him, he normally has like those things that like intrigue me. Um, he had a like to some people, when I mention a bizarre caliber or something like that, they're like, "Wow, I've never heard of such a thing." And then other times people say to me, "How have you never heard of that?" Um, the one he had in there the other day was a 7.5 by 55 Swiss rifle. That's a caliber I've never even heard of. Um, guy, and he's very smart about it. It's like typically older people, um, a loved one dies, they want to offload some guns. Whatever happens, he gets a lot of like older, cooler guns that I like, and like it's just really, really unique stuff that he has. And again, never heard of that cartridge before in my life. And I go in there, someone traded him in a rifle, and then he's smart enough that he went out and bought ammo for it. So he's got like 100 rounds of 7.5 by 55 Swiss. Um, Unfortunately, I used up my last paycheck to buy some miscellaneous stuff. I'm trying to fix up my car right now and whatnot. I did finally buy some 700 grain 500 Magnum. I'm going to cry when I have to shoot that, but I think what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a rite of passage. I think is what I'm gonna do for it. So like, what I mean by that is, like, I already know me, my brother, and my best friend want to shoot it. Okay, so like, I'll set the stage here. This might confuse some people. We took my 500 Magnum out, and I don't even remember if I mentioned this. I think I did. We shot some 275 grain, and then we shot some bigger, the bare load 440 grain. And the difference in grains there, you could really feel. Like the 275 grain, hardly felt it. Well, like it's still a 500 Magnum, so you still feel it, but like the 440 grain actually like hurts your hand. So that's only a, oh gosh, I can't math right now. Whatever the difference, that's like 100 something grain difference. So to go from 440 grain up to a much larger 700 grain, I bet you that's gonna destroy my hand. I mean, it wasn't smart of me, and probably hard to see. I have a nice little scar on my hand. It was, if you're ever shooting a 500 Magnum, I would highly recommend shooting it with gloves. That helps a lot. And then I would also recommend not shooting it in 100-degree heat where your hands are all sweaty. So what I did, yeah, it was like 100 degrees outside one day. We decided to go shooting. And the problem was literally you would take a gun. So like I would take a rifle, I'd shoot 30 rounds through it, and then like the gun itself's heating from all the, from shooting it, but then the sun beating down on it's also heating it. Like the guns were ridiculously hot. We shouldn't have done that. But I went out. I had the 500, and it was so sweaty that the hammer came back and actually cut my hand. Like I couldn't hold on to it. So I can only imagine the 700 grain stuff. I ramble a lot. I apologize. But my initial point was my birthday present was a gift card to my local gun shop. And I'm debating whether or not to just say, either think of a gun that I want and buy something that I want, or do I just sit there and say, do I wait for something like that 7.5 Swiss, something that's cool, unique, I've never heard of before, and just kind of go from there. That I don't know. What was the other one he had? I don't even remember. It wasn't 6.5 Carcano. It was like 6.5 by 53R, I want to say. Just some bizarre cartridges, which, don't get me wrong, I love that kind of thing. But he wanted weight. So, like, the example I'll use, I have a 303 British from World War One. It's a SMLE Mark III, I want to say, off the top of my head, but 1916, yeah, SMLE. It had been so the wood on it was beautiful. The only thing about it was it had been sporterized, so someone cut the stock off. I guess, after the wars, a lot of them were imported, and then people used them for hunting. That's why they sporterized them. So you chop the stock, and 303 is a good size round, so you'd hunt with it. So that's what I got. So it's all original. It's just someone chopped the wood off. He wanted a very fair, for what it was, it's in beautiful condition. I shoot it occasionally. It rocks your shoulder pretty good. But I'll bring it out occasionally. Still shoots great. He only wanted like $300 for it, which, for what it was, in my opinion, was a steal. He had ammo for it. It's great. And he still to this day has ammo for it. I just bought some the other day. So I can always take it out. I can always shoot it. It's great. $300. I'm not concerned. See, like his 7.5 Swiss, it was in immaculate, non-sporterized condition. But he wanted a whole grand for it, and the problem, like, it's another gun that shoots like $1 a round, so I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna buy like a couple boxes of ammo. Me and the boys are gonna take it out. We're gonna shoot it, and because of the price of ammo, I'm probably never gonna touch it again. Or I'll shoot it. It'll be like a once a year, once every 2 years kind of gun. So I left it, but I don't know. The only gun that I can come to mind that I want, but don't necessarily want to pay for it. I mean, my gift card that I got isn't a full price of this gun, but I want a Henry lever action. I don't have any lever guns. And he's got 4570 in stock ammo, just doesn't have a gun. I want a 4570 lever action from Henry. I bet you that's a really cool gun to have. I don't have anything of 4570, and I don't have a lever gun. So that's like one of my one. I don't know. I'm rambling too long, but that's sort of one of my. I don't know. I guess I'll save the gift card. Maybe I'll think of some stuff. I'll think of some guns, like I said, the lever gun. Maybe there's some other stuff out there, and kind of just go from there. Maybe I'll go a couple weeks. If he's got something cool, I'll buy it. If not, I'll just have him order the Henry. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably it. But I probably rambled on long enough for you guys, I guess. Like I said, 26th birthday. Don't really feel 26. I feel like time just kind of went out the window. I don't really feel like I have anything to show for it either. Well, that's what I've my ex kind of took a lot of that time from me. So I just feel like when we broke up in 2021, and more recently, I'm starting to actually like move on with my life. So it really does for me. It feels like I just sort of woke up 6 years after I graduated high school, and then just woke up 6 years later, and I feel like I'm behind on everybody else. That's like my age, you know. Like they're all 26, but they've had the last 8 years like buying what they want to buy, doing what they want to do, and here I am. Out of the last 8 years, really only like 2 of those years have been like what I want to do, and even then some of that was like me trying to like figure out like you can do your own thing again. You're good. So I feel like that's sort of where a lot of my time went, but I don't know. I guess I'll leave the video there. I'm sure many of you will wish me happy birthday in the comments, and I greatly appreciate all of you. At the time of recording, I'm at 670 subscribers, so we're getting there. I genuinely, I mean, I can't say it enough. You guys mean the world to me. You guys are everything. Typically I'll reply to like any comment immediately. However, a lot of the times I have a lot of viewers that are like, so I'm in Delaware, United States, so most of the time I upload my videos at 10 p.m. my time, but then I'll have people in like Europe and stuff, and it'll be like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning for me, and they'll be commenting, and I will be sound asleep. So I try to get back to everybody, and then typically what it is I'll just wake up, check my phone, see I got some comments, and then I'll just reply when I wake up. But you guys genuinely mean the world to me, and hopefully 2023 we can get some good videos out. If you have any ideas, I'm more than happy to try to make them happen. I can't guarantee anything, but so like the one that was suggested for me was it was a school bus role play. I think I can execute it pretty well. Like just we're in the back of the bus, just chatting kind of thing, and just on the way to school. The only problem is I don't have a bus. I don't have anything that's even like close to a school bus. So I got something in my eye first off. I don't know how to execute that like with stuff. Yeah, I don't have a bus background or bus seats or anything like that, so I don't know. I need to end it there before I keep rambling. Just again, thank you guys so much for we're almost at 700 subscribers. Please, I mean, let me know. I'm seriously happy to make anything. Happy to answer any questions. And I guess I will. I need to just leave it there. Alright. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Peace out.